The idea of having very strong beliefs loosely held. So, I have a lot of confidence in what I say and what I do, and it always comes from a place of data and research because that's my nerdiness of how I'm wired. But I'm also always trying to take in new information. I'm always looking, reading, and scanning what's out there. I'm always trying to learn what else so that I can figure out, like, is there something I knew that really isn't correct and that I should be saying, and that I should be talking about and saying instead because I've learned this new thing. There's an interesting challenge to that around authenticity in and of itself, because in the general parlance of humanity, like, we have a word for this. We call them flip-floppers, like people who say a thing and then at some point say a different thing, and like, you're not supposed to do that because you're supposed to stay on that track. But for me, it always comes from like, well, if I get better data, I update my views. Like, why would I not look at data once I've seen new data? Like, you can't unsee that. But that willingness to be firm in my beliefs and still be ready to change them when new data comes in, I think is part of what, when I look over the long term of how this is built as a career over 20 years, like the first 5 was all just like invest in the knowledge and find the confidence. I think what's allowed the trajectory to continue to grow and compound is the ability to do that and still change and adapt to a changing environment.